going on, everybody? Just want to give you guys a heads up. We're going on another adventure. Got some time, I can run over to the coast, do another surf fishing trip. This time I'm going with some couple other people. So my cousin and his wife, Joshua and Haley. So we're gonna go out to a similar spot. The surf is probably twice as tall. Instead of like 2 to 3 foot waves, it's gonna be 7 footers. We're gonna try to hit it right at high tide, or about an hour before. Sorry about these bougie glasses. I don't know where my other glasses went, so I gotta find some. These are the only sunglasses I could find for today. Oh well, whatever, it is what it is. It's gonna be a good time though. Come along, we'll see you guys on the trip. What's going on? That's where we're at. We're at the big turn here in Newport. We're gonna go down here, go south. Probably gonna go out and try Lost Creek again. We'll see what changes, how it's different. We're doing another high tide fishing trip. And say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Got some guests on their show today. So we're gonna, I guess the big difference is about 2 weeks. The tide's actually, high tide again is about the same time. It's a couple hours sooner this time. I guess that's it. We'll let you know how it goes. Let's see here. Gonna see nice little pull off here on the side of the road. Gonna catch us some fish. All right, everybody getting excited. It's August 16th. Going down here to the beach. Doing some surf fishing again. Oh my gosh. That looks like a mad ocean today. It's not very calm. Should be fun. Wish me luck, guys. Hey, since it's the beginning of the video, don't forget to take a second and pause it and hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And then if you give me put in the comments and see how many fish you think we're going to catch today. Curious if you got any good guesses. All right, wish me some luck. All right, so we're going to show you how to tie the mono, 20-pound mono line onto some braided line here. Hopefully you can see that. So you have a loop in the mono. And then you run the braided line through the loop, and then you wrap it towards, like where my fingers are holding it, you wrap it about 5 wraps in that direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you wrap it right over the top of itself. Keep wrapping the same direction, but now you're heading away from your fingers. Same amount, 5 wraps. 2, 3, 1 more here, just to get us over the thing. All right, and then once you get there, you want to go back through that loop the same direction that you went in. So if you look here, I'm going to come back up through this loop. Is it focusing okay? Can you tell?
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm coming back in through that loop. So it's basically right there like that, if you can see that. And then you wet your line, and then you just pull it in tight like that. Creates a nice tight little knot. And I'll just take my skizzers right here. Cute little, nobody's gonna want to steal my pink scissors, that's why I bought them. And you cut the top here. We're gonna keep that so it doesn't litter on the ocean here. And then we cut this tag into here of the mono, just like that. Now, if you would, reel it all the way up until this knot is about 10 inches from that reel. Go ahead and take the rod if you want. Pick her up. There you go. Like you're fighting a fish. Just kidding. Alright, we're almost there. Keep going. Keep going. A little bit further. Alright, right about there. That way you're still getting with your fingertip when you're casting. And then I'm going to cut it like right here. Okay, so that's probably 5 feet, 8, maybe 7 or 8 feet. Now, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the end of this, I'm going to make a loop, and all it's got to do is you got to leave that loop big enough to go over whatever weight you're using. And I do a double loop. Come close where you can see this, right? So take a nice loop here. I'm going to do double loop once. We go through it, and I'm going to go through it one more time, same spot. And then I'll cinch that tight. Now you got, I mean, you should be able to get your weight through that loop, right? So then we're going to go up, probably maybe less than a foot. We're going to do another one. This one I'm going to do a little bit longer because we want that to stick out a little bit farther away from that line. I'm going to do that same double loop. Other people do it different, but this is the way it works really good for me. I do it like that, but then I pull this line like that, and all of a sudden it makes that loop stick out. So we'll put one of our hooks right off of that, and then maybe another 8 to 12 inches up. We'll do one more.
You said we could have 3 of them?
You can. It's a lot to manage. 3 of them. There you go, and then you got another dropper loop sticking out. So now we just got to add the weights. Alright, so now we got these 2-ounce weights. All I'm doing with these is just sticking the loop through the top of the weight, and then I go through that loop with the weight, and then bring it back, so just like that. I'm going to do the same thing with these hooks. Get out a couple of them here. Now on these hooks, the eyes of the hooks are a lot smaller than the eyes of the weight, so it's really hard to get this to pinch down. So I got to pinch that line down really very fine just to get it to go through there. And then you go right through that loop, just like that. And then that's where you put your little sandworms and stuff. We'll do that one more time on this one. A little bit of a trick, like I said, to get that fine enough. Alright. Alright, now you just put your worms on and then you're fishing. This has been recommended to me, the little gulp sandworm. This is the camo color. If you guys can't tell, I found my good fishing glasses. I had my bougie glasses on earlier because I couldn't find the right glasses. So probably make a difference because I think the fish care what I'm wearing. The other ones looked like I was a pimp or something. So you just run this down to where you're about there on the hook and then break out of that rubber part, because you kind of want that worm to be kind of pointing straight, just like that on the hook. And I like to run right above the eye of the hook on that rubber, so it's literally probably a 1/16 of an inch or a 1/4 inch past that eye. I think just having that extra eye there kind of holds it on a little bit better. These fish are notorious for trying to pull these little rubber worms off of the hook. They want the dinner with that. What do they call it when you run? They like to dine and dash.
Yeah.
They want to nibble that right off your hook and then take off so they don't have to pay for dinner. Anyway, that is...
Can you blame them? The bill's pretty steep for them.
That is how you do it there.
Well, thanks, Brian. That looks great.
Yeah, give that a try. See if that works. We'll see what we can catch. Well, obviously we'll turn the video camera on if we start catching them. Okay, everybody. Join me for my first cast. Let's see if I can make some magic happen here. I'm in about knee deep. It's about 7 foot swell. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Looks like my weights and baits going to the left. That's the way to bow. Okay, so far nothing. Let's see, so I've walked about 150 yards, 200 yards. Right over here is where I came down from the parking area, down to there, and then I came this way. I'm going to try a little bit north. I might have found a little pocket. We'll see what I'm able to do here in a minute. Can you see that seal out here? It's like right there. Oh, I went underwater. There's seals there, that means there's fish, so I think I might be getting close. There he is, stuck his head up again. Gotta be a fish biting around here somewhere. That seal's gonna wait till I get one on and then he's gonna come steal it from me. Man, it's so peaceful just sitting out here, and even if I'm not catching something, I'm enjoying it. found myself a little pocket here where it's hardly breaking at all. It's like it's, I don't know, maybe it's a deep trough or something, but I can barely reach out there where the waves are breaking big. Alright, so there's a couple little houses down here with stairs that come down, and then there's this little bluff right here, and then it looks like, I don't know, just trying to remember where I'm at. Anyways, if you look at this terrain, it almost seems like this beach kind of jets out a little ways further than the rest of the beach. It's like a natural outcropping of sand, so it gets me a little further out, deeper. I'm gonna see if I stand on this little pinnacle, if I can get a cast out there far enough to catch one. Alright, so now the game plan is to walk back and meet back up with the group I'm with and check and see if they got anything. Since the riptide's going south, it's perfect. I'll just keep casting and walking. See if I can get lucky on a random fish here. I got about maybe 200 or 300 yards of walking, not much. Give me a chance though to hook something here. Look here, it's like totally calm. Like it's a deeper spot. Gotta be careful not to get in too deep right there. Dude, that just totally reeks of fish. Look at this. Would that not be where they're fighting, just right in front of me? Alright, I had an honest to goodness bite right in here. Probably missed my chance though. It definitely was not the bottom. It was way out there. I'm gonna reel it in. I bet you my wormy's gonna be gone, or at least tugged off of the hook most of the way. Oh, look at that! That bottom worm. Something's working on getting it from me. Alright, let's stick it back in there and see if I can catch him. Way out there. Could be the spot. Something. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, so Tied some shrimp, uncooked raw shrimp. Got some stretchy string on that. Let's see if I can get a bite. Might be a little action there. Maybe not. Right here. No. How'd you get that?
Got him on a little worm.
Okay, on the sandworm?
Yep.
Oh. Well, he's a goner.
Anyway, that guy was pretty small, so.
That's a good one, though. Good
Is it?
Well, it's a small one, but it's good that you got one.
I'm happy to catch one, so just hoping for a little bit bigger one for the next one. So.
I think I've been getting bites right through here.
He
Yeah.
did pretty good. You know, when he was on, I knew he was there. So.
Yeah. Was it fun?
Absolutely. Made it worth it.
Good. Was it way down?
It was right where I was.
Oh, okay.
This cast real far out there. And
Was it pretty far out? As far as you could throw it?
as far as I let it go, I drifted down some and then I reeled it in from there.
Okay.
So it was about halfway in.
Nice.
So I'm happy.
Yeah, you got us so we don't have a skunk today.
Exactly.
Good. Gonna come do a little videotape with the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that got his first surf perch.
It was definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah. You can do a little catch and release, I see. All right.
The last one was too small.
Yeah, it was probably a good choice. I'm gonna walk down a little ways below you and try. Okay, time to cast this thing all the way to Hawaii. See if I can get one out there far enough to catch a fish. Woo, here it goes. Oh man, that's a long one. Look at the spool, I spooled myself. Getting some tap, tap, tap. Probably tap tap nothing. Who knows? I haven't got any tap tap anything today. Alright, we're gonna give this one heck of a throw. Casting all the way to Belize. Come on, Belize Navidad, you suckers! Oh. You guys are not going to believe this. I haven't caught anything. She's had probably been here for 4 hours and not one, well, I got one bite. That's it. No fish, nothing but snags. So, I think maybe some clam chowder's calling my name. Look how foggy it is. It's starting to drizzle and kind of rain and everything. Got my new guys out there still hacking at it, trying to catch a couple. I would be back out there still, but just got my all my riggings got hooked up on the bottom and broke off, so I'm calling it a day for me. Thanks for coming out and watching me. I'm sorry I didn't catch any fish to show you how fun it is, but at least you got to get out of your house and your mind for a minute and go with me on a little adventure. So, all right, have a good one, everybody.